Good day and welcome to the 2022 Bellevue Fire Department Awards Ceremony. My name is Lieutenant Camry Olson, and I will serve as your Master of Ceremonies today. When planning this year's recognition, the region was experiencing a surge in COVID-19 cases, so we chose once again to bring you the ceremony virtually. We hope after watching that you will take time to reach out to your peers to acknowledge their accomplishments that make them deserving of these awards. I will now ask Fire Chief Jay Hagan to come to the podium.
Thank you, Lieutenant Olson. I thank you all for joining us at the 2022 Bellevue Fire Department Awards presentation as we honor our staff members who have been acknowledged by their peers for their outstanding contributions in the previous year. I'm proud to say that I know every member of the department strives each day in their work to embody our core values: commitment to employees, exceptional public service, innovation, integrity, and stewardship. For those being recognized today for distinguishing themselves and going above and beyond to ensure we provide the highest level of service in our community, I am thrilled we can celebrate these accomplishments together. It's undeniable that the past 2 years have brought challenges that required us to continually adapt to changing information and protocols, but you all met those challenges with an unwavering dedication to providing outstanding customer service. I am proud of our organization and all of the members, from our line personnel, fire prevention officers, to members of our administrative staff, for your hard work and dedication to our mission of providing excellent public service each and every day. I would like to offer my sincere congratulations to all who are being recognized today. It is a great honor to celebrate your achievements, and I am humbled to have the opportunity to lead this organization filled with such talented and dedicated employees. We're joined today by several distinguished guests who share this commitment to public safety and will assist us with the presentation of our awards today. We'll begin with honoring our 2021 Employees of the Year. When requesting nominations for Employee of the Year, we asked nominators to consider the following: delivers value-added services to the city, exerts an extraordinary effort to do an exceptional job, being a role model for others, taking the initiative to help others and going the extra mile, courteous, respectful, dependable, being a self-starter and innovative, embracing and modeling the city's mission and core values by being an excellent team player, adaptable, managing time effectively, being a steward of the organization, and an ethical problem solver, responding to customers courteously and responsively, and continuously seeking new ways to deliver service, making a commitment to continuous improvement, taking the initiative to improve skills, abilities, and competency level, looking for opportunities to grow, and exemplifies leadership through diligence, perseverance, and constantly seeking coaching and mentoring opportunities, contributing to the city through exceptional work and using innovative ideas to improve services. It's now my privilege to introduce our Mayor, Lynn Robinson, to you today. She will present our Uniformed Employee of the Year Award. Mayor Robinson.
Thank you, Chief Hagan. It is my pleasure to have this opportunity to acknowledge the outstanding contributions of these award recipients. I join other city leaders in giving thanks to the continued commitment of our city's firefighters who work hard every day to keep members of our community safe. The fire department certainly had a busy year responding to nearly 23,000 calls for service. I understand that this is an increase of close to 4,000 calls from 2020. I was also impressed with the efforts of our mobile vaccination teams as they transitioned from delivering vaccines in adult family homes to staffing pop-up clinics around the city. By the end of the year, over 3,500 residents received vaccine doses with the help of our fire department. It is now my honor to announce your 2021 Uniformed Employee of the Year, Battalion Chief Dave Tate from the EMS Division. Never afraid to tackle challenges head-on, Battalion Chief Tate came to the EMS Division during what was arguably the most challenging era the department has ever faced. He acknowledged those challenges with candor, professionalism, bringing confidence to the firefighters in his division and to those on the line. In addition to the normal duties as commander of the EMS division, Dave's contributions since accepting this assignment included continually reevaluating practices and policies to maximize the safety of our crews and the people we serve, leading a team that ensured the department had the supplies needed to protect team members from infection, keeping the EMS team apprised of updates and changing protocols with a steady and concise voice, working with fire department administration and field crews to build collaborative and unified responses to issues, interacting daily with EMS, fire, and police partners to share information and align safety practices for all area first responders, overseeing the mobile vaccination team's transition from providing life-saving vaccine doses to staff and residents of adult family homes to staffing pop-up clinics in various locations around the city, instituting daily point-of-care testing in the stations to limit potential exposures of our members. Dave's candor, positive attitude, and desire to make our organization the best it can be make him deserving of this award. Congratulations on being awarded 2021's Uniformed Employee of the Year. Chief Hagan.
Thank you, Mayor Robinson, for being with us today to present the award for Uniformed Employee of the Year. It's now my privilege to introduce our Deputy Mayor, Jared Neuenhuis, who is here to present our Civilian Employee of the Year award. Deputy Mayor Neuenhuis.
Thank you, Chief Hagan. I mirror what Mayor Robinson said about being honored to help present those well-deserved awards today. The incredible service the fire department provides to our community is only achieved through the hard work and commitment of each individual member. Your Office of Emergency Management achieved a milestone by publishing a strategic plan in 2021. Now, this document serves as a chronological structure and roadmap to guide their important work during emergencies. It comes as no surprise that the individual essential to the development and publishing of this plan is your 2021 Civilian Employee of the Year, Emergency Plans Program Administrator, Ellen Montagnana. Ellen received 2 nominations for this award. Ellen is described by a nominator as the team glue that holds the OEM division together. The division saw a tremendous staff turnover at the end of 2020, and Ellen stepped up to provide the division with leadership through that transition. She took countless additional duty officer shifts, giving up her evenings and weekends to be responsive to unexpected emergencies that required OEM's attention. She took the lead on building training, onboarding planning for our interim emergency manager, and assisted the team in workload balancing. With all the complex issues 2021 presented, including EOC activations, changes to existing programs, and the loss of resources, Ellen was never overwhelmed by the minutia. She always took a strategic, problem-solving approach. When Ellen isn't burning the midnight oil, writing emergency plans, she spends time carrying out random acts of kindness for her coworkers. It's not unusual to come in on a Monday morning and a chocolate bar and a note from Ellen on your desk. And is there any better way to start a week than an encouragement and some chocolate? Ellen's can-do attitude, reliability, commitment to public service, and encouragement and support of the team kept OEM running smoothly during a difficult period. Congratulations on this award, Ellen.
Thank you, Deputy Mayor Neuenhuis, for being with us today and for that presentation. Our yearly awards process includes requesting nominations from staff to recognize their coworkers, followed by staff voting for members who display each of the City of Bellevue's 5 core values. There were several great nominations this year in each and every category. We now welcome Councilmember Janice Zahn to present our Core Value Award for Exceptional Public Service. Councilmember Zahn.
Thank you, Chief. When I first heard there would again be an opportunity to assist in honoring members of the department for their outstanding dedication and contributions, I jumped right in. It brings me such joy to have a role in being part of this recognition ceremony today. I'm very proud of the work the fire department is doing to advance diversity, equity, and inclusion. You formed a new DEI committee that undertook a DEI-focused review of your standard operating procedures. You also hosted the inaugural King County Fire Chief Association's Diversity and Recruitment Workshop, which I've heard was a huge success. Way to go. Exceptional public service embodies collaboration with coworkers and residents alike, demonstrates caring and sensitivity in every interaction, and provides high-quality services to all community members across our diverse range of ethnicities, socioeconomic status, and cultural backgrounds. Your 2021 Exceptional Public Service winner is Captain Charlie Kimball. Charlie Kimball does amazing work not only on the job, but also as the leader of the Bellevue Firefighters Community Support Foundation. When COVID struck, the community's outpouring of support to our members with meals, money, donations was overwhelming. Charlie steered that goodwill into the Feed the Fight campaign, where meals originally intended for our own first responders were instead diverted to those truly in need in the community. That is just amazing. During the holidays, he ran a successful campaign that generated well over $20,000 in donations and gift cards that benefited local children in need. Charlie embodies the spirit of service, always able to organize people, move them to action, and humbly lead by example. Charlie is responsible for much of the goodwill that all those who proudly wear the Bellevue Firefighter patch is proud of. Congratulations, Captain Kimball.
Councilmember Zahn, we appreciate you taking the time to be with us today and for presenting that award. Thank you. We now welcome Bellevue Fire Foundation board member John Coelho to present our Core Value Award for Innovation. John?
Thank you, Chief Hagan. The Bellevue Fire Foundation has looked for new ways to engage businesses and support in the community by utilizing their core services, such as we did with DoorDash, providing food certificates for firefighters and paramedics to have available when they come across a family in need. Innovation is a continual process of proactively and creatively analyzing methods to better serve our teammates and residents, remove barriers from greater success, and to encourage an open environment in which to brainstorm new ideas. Your 2021 winner for innovation is firefighter Stephen Duker. Since being assigned to Ladder 103 on A Platoon, Stephen has continually looked for ways to ensure the ladder companies were better prepped for success in rescue situations. He has conducted research and made recommendations for new tools and equipment, as well as recommending the most efficient places to store the new items for rapid deployment when needed. He has researched and presented ideas on an apparatus to replace Rescue 103, and even the new portable battery-powered scene lights have been dubbed Duker Lights. Not satisfied with the status quo, Stephen is always looking for ways to improve capabilities and puts forth the effort to make them happen. Good job, Firefighter Duker.
John, thank you, and we appreciate you taking the time to be with us this afternoon for the presentation. I now welcome Bellevue Fire Foundation board member Nam Nguyen to present our Core Value Award for Integrity. Nam?
Thank you, Chief. In developing the Bellevue Fire Foundation's vision, building trust in the community and providing opportunities for engagement between members of the community and firefighters and paramedics is a central component of our activities. The award for integrity underscores the hard work being done to build on that vision. Integrity is witnessed through trustworthy, truthful, and ethical actions with our performance, each other, and those we serve. This contributes an environment where all feel safe, welcome, and appreciated. CARE student advocate Mariah Tejada is your 2021 winner for integrity. Mariah is one of the unsung heroes in our department. As a CARE social worker, she spends her time helping people all day, every day. Often, her work finds her outside in challenging situations. She has dealt with the unhoused, those experiencing a mental health crisis, those battling addiction, those in dire need of help, and often those who find themselves with few options. She performs her work with integrity, always evaluating situations to do the level best she can for others. She has advocated for her work team and has fostered deeper ties with the rest of the department. Her sunny disposition, positive attitude, and quick wit often aid her in making a negative situation seem less so. Her willingness to put others' needs ahead of her own, her passion for serving others, and her ability to honestly evaluate every situation she comes across make her a natural choice for recognition, knowing that she would never seek it out for herself. As mobile integrated healthcare becomes a bigger and more important part of the work we do, Mariah is a great advocate for her team, her work, the department, and our city.
Nam, thank you so much for taking the time to be with us this afternoon and making that presentation. We really appreciate that. We now welcome Bellevue Fire Foundation board member Brian Mackey to present our Core Value Award for Stewardship. Brian?
Thank you, Chief. Though the Bellevue Fire Department is well funded, the Bellevue Fire Foundation exists to provide specialized equipment and training. The foundation practices stewardship in ensuring the donations raised have a direct impact on the ability of the department to protect the residents of the city of Bellevue and its surrounding communities. Stewardship preserves community resources such as the environment, finances, as well as human and physical resources. This stewardship happens through proactive planning, remaining transparent when conflicting values arise, and addressing policies that don't adequately align with the commitment to sustainably maintain department resources for the future. Senior Budget Analyst Blake Knox is your 2021 winner for stewardship. Blake received 2 nominations for this award. When Blake's manager left the department in February, Blake stepped up to bridge the gap and then was later the conduit for transferring his knowledge when the new fiscal manager was hired. His hard work and dedication ensured a successful transition. Blake's behind-the-scenes work on finance issues keeps the department running. He has diligently strived to understand the inner workings of the department and has advocated for the department to have the tools, equipment, training, and supplies to be well supported in its mission. His development of financial tracking tools, job aids, and resources has led to big gains, such as our proactive travel training policy, our discretionary training funds plan, and other resources that help us better prepare for and execute plans. Blake really cares about doing the right thing and continually displays excellent judgment. When decisions are being made, he can always be counted on to ask, is this an appropriate use of the taxpayers' money? In addition to these commendable work qualities, Blake also truly cares about his fellow employees, maintaining a personal connection and showing empathy.
Brian, thank you so much. We really appreciate your taking the time to be with us this afternoon and for making that presentation. I'd now like to introduce our Deputy Chief of the Bureau of Operations, Andy Adolphson, who will present the award for commitment to employees. Chief?
Thank you, Chief Hagan. Our Commitment to Employees winner for 2021 is Battalion Chief Steve Thomas. A commitment to employees is demonstrated through recognition of coworkers' contributions, training, and mentoring of teammates, as well as treating one another with caring and respect. Battalion Chief Thomas stepped up into the emergency manager role in January of 2021. This was the second time in his career that he left the line to provide leadership in the Office of Emergency Management, and it was exactly what the division needed following a turbulent year of COVID, multiple staff departures, employees out on leave, and a restructuring of the division. His steadfast leadership carried the team through an 8-month hiring process for our new emergency manager, while maintaining professionalism and strategic direction through the process. In the later months of the assignment, he fulfilled both his duties as the interim emergency manager while also doing multiple shifts on the line in support of fire operations. The sacrifices that he made to rotate off the line to serve in the administrative assignment shows Steve's commitment to the employees of the department. And the Office of Emergency Management is grateful for the commitment he made to that division in 2021. Thank you, Steve. Chief Hagan?
Thank you, Deputy Chief Adolphson, for making that presentation. I now invite Deputy Chief Todd Dickerboom to the podium for the final part of our ceremony to honor those individuals who received a unit citation award in the year 2021. Deputy Chief Dickerboom.
Thank you, Chief Hagan. The unit citation ribbon is awarded to a group of department members who, through a collective effort, have performed a highly commendable act or accomplishment in service to our department or our residents. To start, Ladder 103 was dispatched to a working fire that was reported to have a high likelihood of a rescue situation on February 23rd. As Aid 103 initiated fire attack, firefighters Negretti and Fitzgerald quickly located an elderly, disabled victim that was trapped and removed through the window to be evaluated and treated by the medical group. The quick actions of the crew led to a successful outcome on this incident. Ladder 103 consisted of Captain Rob Dykstra, Engineer Richard Weldon, Aerial Operator Randy Hart, Tiller Michaela Fitzgerald, who is now a lieutenant, and firefighter Jeff Negretti. Aid 103 consisted of firefighter Junho Kim and firefighter Spencer Burke. Next, both of our ladder companies responded to an involved non-sprinkler multifamily structure fire at the 6001 condos in Redmond late in the evening on March 12th. Both were assigned to the ventilation group, which was put under the supervision of then long-term acting Lieutenant Doran. They cut one heat hole and 3 defensive trench cuts. Their actions were credited with protecting 24 of the 32 units in the building from fire. Ladder 103 consisted of Acting Lieutenant Doran, now Lieutenant Doran, Acting Engineer Brett Krejci, Aerial Operator Randy Hart, Tiller Steve Duker, Firefighter Jeff Negretti. Ladder 107 consisted of now retired Lieutenant Steve Thomas, Engineer Tim Yaw, Aerial Operator Drew Rockwell, Tiller Steve Reno, and Firefighter Brian Grant. On April 14th, multiple units were dispatched to an automatic fire alarm at the Ellington Apartments, but on arrival, the incident was upgraded to a working structure fire due to visible smoke issuing from the courtyard of the complex. Ladder 103 was assigned to the search group, and while searching the fire unit on the second floor, firefighter Regalado located a victim in the bedroom. He radioed out an emergency traffic, requested a ladder to the second floor from the courtyard, and remained with the trapped resident until they could be brought down the ladder. The crew's quick actions led to a safe removal of the victim from the second floor. Ladder 103 consisted of Lieutenant Dan Sobel, Acting Engineer Johann Samsdorf, Acting Aerial Operator Brian Regalado, Tiller Luke Gilbertson, and Firefighter Stephen Duker. When Ladder 103 and Aid 103 arrived at a single-family residence, with smoke pushing out the door shortly after midnight on April 25th, they received reports that one of the occupants was still inside. Ladder 103 and Aid 103 members quickly located the victim and brought him out to the front yard. Resuscitation efforts to include rapid intubation, IV access, cyanokit administration were started immediately by the medics and firefighters on scene. A transportation corridor was established and the patient was taken to Harborview Medical Center. Reports received later indicated a positive outcome for patient recovery for this incident. Ladder 103 consisted of Acting Lieutenant Jeff Negretti, Engineer Richard Weldon, Acting Aerial Operator Michaela Fitzgerald, Tiller Stephen Duker, and Firefighter Brett Krejci. Aid 103 consisted of Firefighter Spencer Burke and Firefighter John Schreiber. Medic 102 consisted of Firefighter-Paramedic Brandon Bothwell and Firefighter-Paramedic Will Dunn. And finally, on MSO 105, Lieutenant Chris Johnson. In the early morning hours of August 4th, Ladder 103 arrived at the scene of a working fire in a garden-style apartment building. They were assigned to a rescue group and given the task to rescue an occupant from the third floor as her egress was blocked by heavy fire conditions in the stairwell. The crew quickly raised the ladder, brought the occupant down to safety, and then moved to alert and evacuate the rest of the building occupants. The victim they rescued suffered only minor smoke inhalation. Ladder 103 consisted of Lieutenant Dan Sobel, Acting Engineer Rick Nye, Acting Aerial Operator Richard Weldon, Tiller Steve Duker, and Firefighter Dan Castillo.
This concludes our live presentation of awards. I now invite Fire Chief Jay Hagan back to the podium for his closing remarks.
Thank you, Lieutenant Olson, and thank you again for organizing and working on this ceremony today for the recognition of our members. I want to thank every member of the Bellevue Fire Department for your hard work, your dedication, and your sacrifice in 2021. It's been a real privilege to recognize all the members that we have today for their achievements. Again, congratulations to our award recipients mentioned today. Your commitment and drive to serve others makes us all very proud. Please keep up the great work. Thank you all for watching our award ceremony today. Thank you to the Bellevue Fire Foundation members for helping us present and our elected officials. Please take the time to acknowledge your coworkers for their awards the next time you run across them. Have a great day.
This brings us to the close of the 2022 virtual award ceremony. Congratulations to all our deserving award recipients. You will see the names of members who received promotions, service awards, and commendation ribbons at the end of this live taping. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.